If they would do every city like this, it would be amazing. Can you imagine a Stormwind or a Iron Forge?
Citizens have taken up arms to defend safe houses throughout Suramar. Find
Thunder Bluff
innocents in
like that would
peril
be
and lead
awesome.
them to safety.
No one gives a shit about Orgrimmar and all the pig pens. Look at my boy Maximilian. Hell yeah. Remember this guy? What a man with the hair. Oh, I missed you, King. God, this was a great expansion. Whoever did the new animation for Wake of Ashes, outstanding. It is awesome. God, I want these shoulders. Here we go. Let's go, my Max. Dude, how fucking cool is this game? Look at this room. I'm going to start raiding again. Come on, baby. Yeah! Yeah! Hell yeah. Oh, God, yes. I love you, Blizzard. What a nightmare, this one. This stingy bastard would never give me these shoulders. I've seen a lot of feedback on the new zone. If you've watched my channel at all, you know how I feel about hitting these islands. But it's beautiful and there's a lot of shit to do. That's the point of these, right? It's just, I've done a few of these new zones, so you're going to have to forgive me if my jaw doesn't hit the floor. The few, the proud, the retailers. Look at my man looking clean. Oh, salute to you, good sir. You are looking sexy. My man with the little glow pack too. Ah, oh, what a king. Brothers and sisters, the light giveth and the light taketh away. It has been a crazy roller coaster. But let's be honest, this rework is a major improvement. I mean, that damage, right? Reds haven't done damage like this since Shadowlands. Remember when they said this? About the modifiers being too much? Oopsie. But 3 days. That's all it took before you were gutted again. That is a brand new record on the buffing and gutting of Retribution. As is tradition. The defensives are very welcome as a PvPer. I mean, they'll iron out all this damage and abilities, right? Boy, those ret-filled BGs were an experience for the first few days, huh? Wasn't solo shuffle so much fun? I don't give a damn. I want to say congratulations to my rep mains. Not the re-rollers, not the people who play everything. I'm talking about my motherfucking Retribution Paladin mains. I see you out there shining. Congratulations, you look beautiful. Here's something we can talk about because this was an absolutely outstanding post by Thickshaw. I hadn't seen it, but I caught it on the forums while I was sitting on the can. And interestingly, Blizzard responds to this, but I want to point out the point that they made here, right here, is that Blizzard adds all this PvE shit, but they don't throw anything to their PvP community. And one of the things that they said was, hey, don't try to reinvent the wheel. We just want some different terrain, some new maps. You can keep the capture the flag and the domination maps. And you know, that's true because these are the favorite maps anyway. So this was an outstanding post. Thank you, Shaw, for speaking up on the PvP community. I give this WoW Community Council a lot of shit, but someone's got to keep a fire on their ass. But this is a great post. I really appreciate someone looking out for my PvP people. And Blizzard does actually respond to this, but it's so weird because they start off by saying, we agree with the sentiments expressed here and we're working on it. Now, I don't know what that means. I guess they're saying that they're adding a new battleground. Honestly, you could just add solo queue RBGs and my dream, the ultimate epic dream, the solo queue epic battlegrounds. I want to earn my conquest, kicking ass, and AV. And then I die a happy man. Unfortunately, nothing to share or announce today. That's okay. Your PvP community is used to you not announcing anything new to the PvP community. That is typical. That's not unfortunate. That's just your SOP. And then this is the weirdest part though, because they say, we love Battlegrounds too. And this one really fucked me up. I mean, I'm losing sleep over this because this should at least be a comma, right? We love Battlegrounds 2, comma, even though we haven't done shit with them since Legion. And even the one we added in Legion is the one most people think sucks. And so it's weird because you come back here. First off, they just say we. Now, I don't know if this is like a pronoun thing, but I'm assuming that when they say we, they're saying we here at Blizzard love Battlegrounds 2. But then when you see that they've done fuck all with them for multiple expansions, I don't know what we're supposed to do with that. And then you get all this great positive, healthy feedback from these community council members, but no one's calling them on this shit. So, and I mean, how long has this person been a community council member? What about this person? To me, if they've been on there for a long time and they haven't changed shit, we might need to get new people in there. Maybe we should have a community council with like 12 people and 11 of them are really positive, good, healthy, mentally well people. But then that one person, you need a firecracker in there. Someone that's just going to call bullshit. We Love Battlegrounds 2 coming from Blizzard is very weird because either they really believe that's true and they're completely oblivious to the fact that they've actually been very neglectful. I mean, it's hard for me to think of a game that has neglected their PvP community as hard as World of Warcraft has. Can you guys think of one? I mean, list it in the comments if you can, but they play so heavily to the PvE side of their game, it's crazy. And what's really wild is I think they have a very awesome and dedicated PvP community, and they won't do shit for these guys. I guess they believe this is true, and so you know what? Let's just let them have it. That's what we'll do. Sure you do. But I'll believe you love Battlegrounds too when I get my solo queue Epic Battlegrounds. I want to be able to get Conquest and AV. You can keep all the numbers and let all the Twitchies and Streamies just grind out big fancy numbers. Just let me get my gear in the 40 on 40s. That's where the shit's real for me. And let's be honest, most people that play World of Warcraft play PvE. They don't even touch PvP. So most of Blizzard's effort should go to the PvE side of their game. However, they could throw a little more love to the PvP community and it wouldn't hurt them because they have a very dedicated and awesome PvP community. I know some of the Twitchies and a lot of those guys at the highest level that just gets toxic and they're slamming everybody and they're calling everybody names and all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the average PvPer in random battlegrounds. I think random battlegrounds and epic battlegrounds are some of the most fun you can have in a video game. And I hope they will orientate some game modes in that direction. And I think they will very soon. One feature they could bring back in 10.1 or 10.15, just to throw their community a bone that I think a lot of PvPers, especially people that like randoms and epics like me, would really enjoy. Remember when you could block a few battlegrounds from your queue because you really didn't want to have to play them? I think that's absolutely needed. It's just crazy that you can pick if you want 1 or 2 shoulder pads, but you don't get to pick where you spend the next 40 minutes in battlegrounds. That's just nuts. So for the effort that they've put into these battlegrounds, I don't think it's fair to force people to play some of them that are really just not that much fun. And I mean, I like most of them, but sometimes you're in the mood for one more than the other. And honestly, just being able to select the content you want to get rewarded for is really nice. And it's a small change, wouldn't require any massive effort on their part. And it's a nod to your PvP community that kind of acknowledges, hey, we've kind of left y'all out in the dark. We want to respect that and give you something that compensates for our lack of effort, because you don't ever want your customers having to work harder than you've worked, right? Look what I found. A dragon that doesn't need nitrous. It just flies nice and smooth. You see this? How can I get my other dragons to fly like this? How many combo points does that cost? I knew it. I always believed in my heart there was a dragon that wasn't a skyhumper. Oh God, I'm getting emotional. I want to give a special shout out to the Blizzard art team. You guys are without fucking peer at making a cool looking world. I mean, look at this Tuskar statue. That is amazing. And look at the lighting and the little guys. That is incredible. Well, even though these islands are a little consistent, they're still consistently fun to me. I'm having a blast just rolling around, smoking mobs in ret mode. I'm also very glad to hear that PvP and adding new PvP content is on Blizzard's radar. It was cool for them. I know I like to talk shit about it, but it is actually very encouraging to hear because they have almost a toxic disregard for their PvP community. And I don't think your PvPer should be in a toxic relationship. Although, to be completely honest, makes me like it a little bit more. Oklahoma out.